Welcome back, everybody. BJ here. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong intro. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. BJ here from BJ Drinks. I gotta shut this thing up. BJ here from BJ Drinks Beer, and drink some beer. I have a couple samples that I picked up over the course of this week, and I also picked up a variety pack because it looked really, really good. And so far, I've tried two beers from the variety pack. But I've had them before, but I haven't tried either of the beers in the variety pack that I haven't had yet. So this will be my first time trying this, and I also have another one from this variety pack that I'll be trying later. But hope that made sense. Didn't to me. So this one is from Mighty Squirrel. It is where did I see that? 5% Italian Pilsner, and it's called Roma. Bundled, I can't read that. Bundled in each can are a few of our favorite things: friendship, sport, entrepreneurship, innovation, and fun. We hope you enjoy Mighty Squirrel and have many mighty moments to celebrate. I don't know. I'm sorry. I see what I'm dealing with here. Okay, I guess it's much easier to read on the screen. But anyway, I had a glare also. Um, but this print is going to be much easier to read. Say it with us, Roma. This Italian Pilsner is our love letter to the adventures. Here we go. It's our love letter to the adventurous spirit and romance of life abroad, where lunches stretch into long afternoons and a spontaneous scooter ride suddenly becomes, should we move here? This beer is crisp and floral with bright notes of lemongrass, citrus zest, and a touch of sage to bring it all together for a clean, snappy, refreshing, dry finish. Roma. All right. Sorry if you struggled through that. Okay, I give you a look at the can. Oh, I already did that. What is this I'm looking at here? Oh, it's a moped or Vespa, I guess you would call it. All right. About the color you would expect from a Pilsner. No need to get a light behind it. As you can see, it's clear on the nose. Definitely picking up, well, first and foremost, the hop bitterness. Think this one is going to be pretty bitter. Nice and dry finish. That's what I like in a Italian Pilsner or any kind of hoppy Pilsner. But I am getting those floral notes. That's about all. Let's give it a try. Oh, hey, what's Alex? This one is a 5% Italian Pilsner. Let's give it a try. Okay. You get virtually none of the sweet breadiness you would expect up front, and it just comes in with that hot bitterness right away. There's subtle floral notes in there, and I'm definitely picking up the sage. Um, yeah, definitely getting a hint of the sage. Very light on the palate, very easy drinking. That back end bitterness is a. Happy Saturday night. That back end bitterness isn't too aggressive, but it's definitely it's put it this way, a non beer drinker, someone who doesn't like hoppy beer would not enjoy this. It's a little aggressive on the back end for someone like that. Me personally, this is what I want out of an Italian Pilsner. Super crushable, super easy drinking. That back end bitterness keeps you coming back for more. Very dry finish. uh, as the taste buds acclimate a little bit, I start to notice a little bit of that sweet breadiness up front, but it's very, very subtle, not as much as you would get in most Pilsners. Yeah, uh, very easy drinking, and that back end bitterness is doing its job. I'm almost halfway done the beer here. Um, yeah, just super crushable, very light on the palate, very thin. If you're enjoying this video or finding it helpful or informative, why don't you go ahead and drop a like? It helps with the algorithm and it makes me smile. While you're at it, why don't you give me a follow? My name is BJ Drinks Beer and I'm on Facebook, Instagram. No, I'm not on Facebook. Well, it's there, but I haven't checked it in months. I'm on Instagram and YouTube. I got to get used to saying that. And while you're at it, why don't you give my other channel a follow? BJ and DG Talk Wrestling. If you're a wrestling fan or if you just can't get enough of me, go ahead and check it out. If you've, why do I've always messed up lately. I've just been messing up that part. Um, if you've had this one or anything else by Mighty Squirrel, why don't you go ahead and leave a little something in the comments and tell me what you thought about it. This one sounds good, sounds interesting. Maybe it's something you might want to try. Maybe you have some questions. Why don't you go ahead and leave them in the comments? If you'd like to find this one, as far as I know, it's only available in the variety pack, but you can find that variety pack at Joking House in Marlton. Rating. Oh, gonna burp. Rating. Hate to start the rating with a comparison, but it's no Hugo. Italian Pilsner, Hoppy Pilsner, West Coast Pilsner, New Zealand Pilsner, they're all the same idea, just subtly different, but they're all the same concept. And this one does not stack up to, say, Chili Bin or Hugo. Um, Grazie by Ship Bottom to specifically name an Italian Pilsner that I enjoyed better. Um, it's good, don't get me wrong. It's just, I guess we're kind of spoiled down here with a lot of good hoppy Pilsners going on in South Jersey right now. Having said all that, I'm going to give this one a 3.75 out of 5. Uh, the Sage is a nice touch, but not enough of that front end breadiness that you would expect. And maybe it's the hop combination. I don't know, just something about it. Just you know, it's not the best I've had of its style. Let's put it that way. Oh yeah, if you haven't had anything from Mighty Squirrel, I definitely recommend you check out some of what they do. The other two beers in this variety pack that I've had already are Magic Rain, which is a 4 point something percent New England IPA, and Cloud Candy, which I reviewed years ago, um, which is a 6 point something percent IPA. Very, very good stuff, both of them. They're both unique, you know, they're not like the same thing but watered down. Um, they're both New England style, but they're both hopped differently. Very different beers. And then the other beer in that pack we'll get to later. Um, but yeah, also Double Cloud Candy is phenomenal. Pretty much pretty much everything I've had from Mighty Squirrel has been amazing. This I will safely say at 4 point, sorry, did I say 4.75? I meant 3.75. I don't know. I'll have to watch the tape back, but 3.75 out of 5. At 3.75 out of 5, this is probably the worst thing I've had from them, but it's still a very good beer. And if, if it is even available on its own in 4 packs or 6 packs, and there's nothing else, like say I'm up in New England and, I see it on the shelf, I'm probably going to pick it up. But I'm going to drink it and wish I was drinking Hugo by Wanderbeck. Well, that's all I've got for this time. Until next time, cheers. But don't go anywhere. We're hanging out. We're having fun. Um, I'm gonna alternate. I'm not gonna do back-to-back Mighty Squirrel, and I have definitely another 2 beers from the same brewery. So I figure if I alternate, it makes a little bit more sense. Um, yeah. So there's what do we got coming up? We have the other Mighty Squirrel, which I'm not revealing what it is because it's really weird and like we'll save that, and it's not coming up next anyway. But we'll save that for later. I have a couple from Victory also. I have Summer Love, which is a golden ale, and Prima Light, which is a light pilsner. Very, very affordable package, 12 packs. I forget how much they are on the shelf, but very affordable package. Let's just hope the beer is good enough to justify buying a 12 pack. Look at that. Don't even have to save any for later. I was thirsty, man. I haven't had a beer all day. You know me well enough to not recommend coconut beers. Okay? I if you want to see me not enjoy things on camera, sure. Oh man. Sorry, reading the chat there, everybody. Yeah, if you're gonna hang out long enough, I have like at least 3 more beers to drink. Um, yeah, if you're gonna be hanging out, I don't know what kind of shape I'll be in afterwards. But yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blah, blah, blah. So next up, what are we thinking, chat? Are we thinking light pilsner or golden ale? I have recently had some golden ales. I've recently had some pilsners. Um, Not many of them light, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just kind of reach and whichever one I grab, I grab. Uh, be right back. Everyone sit tight, enjoy the tunes. What are we gonna go with? Why don't we pick up where we left off there? I was thinking that. So I'm not gonna take the time to peel off the sample sticker, because it's like really stuck on there. It's like one of those ones that doesn't peel off easily. Uh, ooh, I got a corner. No, yeah, no. So we'll just act like that's not there. All right. This next one. Uh, This next one is from Victory. It is a golden ale. This one is 5.2%, and it's called Summer Love. No. And the song from Grease pops into my head. Oh, you were too late, man. Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to go back to back Pilsner. So that one will be coming up after the weird one next. Cheers. All right. Oh, we got something to read here. Summer Love. You never forget your first love. What is that word? Oh, and we bet you'll never forget the years of celebrating. Sorry. And we bet you'll never forget all the years of celebrating all that's great about summer with summer love by your side. Baseball, beach days, barbecues. This golden ale, this golden ale delivers big flavor and so hard to read and big nostalgia through a fine balance of clean Pilsner malts and citrusy, earthy Simcoe and Tettnang hops. That was a chore to get through. I'm sorry. You see what I'm dealing with, like the glare and everything, and how everything just kind of blurs. And of course, it looks way easier to read on the screen. Maybe I need glasses. That's not there. Yeah, super golden. Definitely the color you would want from a golden nail. I had a golden nail on last week's stream um, from Trillium Party Pump. Amazing stuff. And I drink Silver Queen from Bonesaw quite often. So this it has a lot that I'm like comparing it to already without even like laying a nose on it. That didn't make sense, but you get what I'm saying. Um, so color wise, it's definitely got that golden color as you can see, not hazy at all, very clear. No, and just it's just hit me. Pilsner malt, citrusy, earthy, Simcoe. Simcoe. Hmm. Anyway, on the notes. Not getting much of anything. I'm definitely getting some really deep down in there. I'm getting some earthy notes. Yeah, that's about all. A little bit of the sweet, like the sweet corn aroma up front, but let's give it a try. Very, very mild flavor. You get a lot of that sweet note up front, that sweet corn bready kind of, you get you get all that up front. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get there. Um, Unlike most golden ales I've had before, very earthy in the back end, very dank. Way more bitterness than you would expect out of a golden ale. Uh, Very uncharacteristic. I wouldn't. expect a golden ale to have I mean, and I'm saying it's only maybe 40 IBUs max, but I wouldn't expect that in a golden ale. I would expect it just to be smooth and easy drinking. Um, yeah, the back end dankness really definitely kills that sweetness up front. And the dryness does definitely keep you coming back for more. But most golden ales I've had kind of leave you with more sweetness than dryness after the sip. In fact, I've never had a golden ale that was dry on the back end. Very thin, um, very easy drinking, but that back end dankness, I don't know. Personally, it's just super unappealing. I've come to expect golden ales with all the different golden ales that I've had, which is maybe half a dozen at most, but I've kind of expected them all to be a certain way, and this one is not that at all. It kind of reminds me more of, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really remind me of anything, honestly. It's kind of, yeah. I mean, as the taste buds acclimate a little bit, you get a little more of that sweetness up front. But and I guess it does linger around a little bit longer as the taste buds acclimate. It kind of dulls down that earthiness on the back end. Okay, I see what you got going on here. It takes a while to get there, like a third of the beer, but you're still left with like moments after the sip with a very very earthy, dank aftertaste. But there is still that sweetness there, but the dankness is a lot more noticeable in the aftertaste. You're enjoy if you're enjoying this one, or finding it helpful or informative, why don't you go ahead and drop a like? It helps with the algorithm and it makes me smile. While you're at it, why don't you give me a follow? My name is BJ. Oh no, that's not it. My name is BJ Drinks Beer, and I'm on Instagram and YouTube. And while you're at that, why don't you give my other channel a follow? BJ and DG Talk Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and pretty much I think that's all. But um, yeah, we're a wrestling channel. If you're a wrestling fan, check us out. If you just can't get enough of me, check us out. I'm on there minimum 2 days a week. Um, yeah, if you've had this one or anything else from Victory, why don't you go ahead and drop a little something in the comments and tell me what you thought about it. This one sounds good, sounds interesting. Maybe it's something you might want to try. Maybe you have some questions. Why don't you go ahead and leave them in the comments? If you would like to find this one, I'm sure you can find this one at any respectable liquor store, like in Jersey, Delaware, PA, maybe Ohio, I don't know. But specifically, you can find this one at Joe Canals Marlton. Rating 3 out of 5. Um, it doesn't come together like I would expect a golden ale to. I honestly, it's that's right. He knows what's up. Yeah, it doesn't come together like I would want it to. It's did I just okay. No, I didn't. All right. It doesn't come together like I would want it to. It's honestly the worst golden ale I've ever had. So giving it a 3 is pretty generous, actually. Nothing like um, Party Pump from Trillium or Silver Queen from Bonesaw, and I'm not remembering the names of any other golden ales at the moment that I've had. But yeah, this has got its own thing going on, and I know there's a big following behind this beer. I know a lot of people like this beer. It is not for me. If I want a golden ale, well, Trillium's available like, once in a lifetime for me in my area. Which we still have some at Joe Canals in Marlton. We have a couple IPAs and a Party Pump Golden Ale. But yeah, if I want a Golden Ale, I'm gonna reach for Silver Queen all day. This one just not doing it. 3 out of 5, and that's generous. If you haven't had anything, I'm not gonna like trash them and then plug them. Uh, but if you haven't had anything from Victory, I definitely recommend you check out some of what they do. I don't really like much Victory, honestly. I'm over here like trying to struggle to find something from Victory. I used to like Cloudwalker a lot, but that's only available in the variety packs as far as I know now. And I'm not that guy anymore. That was like a hazy, juicy IPA, and that's like not the first thing I'm reaching for anymore. But yeah, Victory, a lot of people like what they do. A lot of people like the monkeys, Golden Monkey, Sour Monkey, Witty Monkey, Berry Monkey, Juicy Monkey. I'm not a fan of any of them. Um, I haven't had Prima Pills yet. I'm a big Pilsner guy nowadays. Haven't had Prima Pills yet. I don't know if I would like it, so I can't judge, but I do have Prima Light coming up after the next one. But yeah, everybody loves Victory. Check out Victory. There you go. Do I get a sponsorship now? Oh, I should have worn the shirt. No, this shirt's better. Oh, all right. That's all I got for this time. Until next time. Cheers. I do not think there's a stout in my fridge, but I will look. You know what? There is one I think you'll like that I've been meaning to review. I just haven't found the right night. We'll get to that though. I'm not finishing this right now. I'll take one more sip, put it aside, and move on to the next one. There was a joke somewhere in there, but oh, I can finish that. Come on. Mm. Yeah, this one mm, just barely above average. Be right back. Tunes. Ooh, let's keep up the theme. Let's go with this one. All right. This next one is from Mighty Squirrel. This one is interesting. I've never seen anything like it. I've seen fruited Belgian whites, but I've never seen a kiwi fruited Belgian white. This one's called Kiwi White, and it comes in at 5%. We've got more to read. Hooray. Crafted with a refreshing blend of kiwi, coriander, and orange peel, our Kiwi White reimagines the classic Belgian wit beer. Bright citrus notes meet vibrant tartness and oh, I thought it said it says natural sweetness, but I thought it said unnatural sweetness. Natural sweetness of kiwi, delivering a crisp, smooth, and uniquely flavorful experience at every sip. Crush the kiwi? Question mark. Um, I was with it until I read the back. With the coriander and orange peel, I feel like that may drown out the kiwi flavor a little bit. Um, well, no, you know what? Enough speculating. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah. All right. Go. Cheers. I'm a trip to Florida. I'm a trip to Massachusetts. Oh yeah, you can already see it's got that wheat haziness to it. No need to get a lay behind it. This is not transparent. Ooh. Cracking myself up over here. All right. So haven't really been close to it, but already I'm getting a little bit of the kiwi aroma. So I have a feeling this one is going to be heavy on the kiwi flavor, which, bring it on. A lot of the fruited wheats I've had just end up being like very underwhelming as far as whatever they're fruited with. And I want to say before I get into it, yes, yeah. I've been to Massachusetts a few times. Yeah. Great spot. I wasn't to the same part that you were. I went to Boston. Um, but uh, but yeah. Massachusetts. Everyone I've met from there has been great. Great spot. But yeah, let's get into this. On the news. Whoa. Very kiwi forward, very sweet. Almost has like a bubblegum sweetness going on. Not getting into the coriander or orange, at least not outright, but they may be like doing stuff behind the scenes, you know what I mean? Yeah, straight up bubblegum. Interesting. Also, curious as to if they use extract or natural kiwi puree, because in Massachusetts, I don't think you can actually grow kiwis. I think they need a little bit warmer of a climate. I had a friend who who planted a plant, and after like 2 years it's supposed to like produce fruit, and on the third year it produced like one kiwi. um but yeah, so I don't think is this climate being further south from Massachusetts. So I don't think kiwis can be grown up there, so I'm imagining that they either are using extract, which I hope that's not the case, or they have had some shipped in from New Zealand or wherever. That was a mouthful. On the news? Oh wait, I already did that. Let's give it a try. Ooh. Yeah, so the coriander kind of If it wasn't for the coriander, I think this would be amazing. The kiwi flavor comes through very nice, but the coriander just kind of smacks it down. Get out of here. It's still there, but like the coriander flavor just kind of cuts through the kiwi flavor, and you do pick up a little bit of the citrus orange. What did they say? Um, Orange peel. You do kind of pick up a little bit of that. It's a very bitter orange flavor, hidden deep in there, but that coriander just kind of ruins this. It would be amazing otherwise. Um, okay, so I kind of understand now. You have to cut the kiwi with something because it's too much. Um, if there weren't coriander in this, the kiwi would just be too sweet and it would dominate. I get that, but was coriander the right thing to use in this case? Because it kind of like, it's this light, fruity Belgian white, and then it's like, is this a winter warmer? Is this a pumpkin beer? Like that coriander just kind of elicits like the wrong reactions, like the to flavor, you know? It's like this is a summer beer. Why do I have this like winter spice? I don't know if coriander is actually a winter spice, but you know what I'm saying. There's coriander is used in a lot of the winter spiced beers, and yeah, you know what they do use it in Belgian whites too, but I don't think this needs it. It a little more orange, and I think it might balance out on its own. So, okay, now that the taste buds have acclimated a little bit, the kiwi would definitely be too much if it weren't for the coriander. I think maybe coriander was the right call, but go a little less. Either way, it's an interesting blend because you have like this tropical fruit and then coriander, which personally, I don't know if it's just me, elicits like thoughts of like winter and fall. Um, Having said all that, very, yeah, it really bites. I expected this to be sweet with a little bit of like weediness in the background. I'm getting no weediness. I mean, sure, you can feel the difference on the palate, but I'm getting no weediness in the flavor. Um, and it like the aroma is pretty deceiving because you don't get a lot of that coriander or orange, and not so much the orange, but the coriander really, really impacts the flavor. If it honestly, if the coriander wasn't there, I think this one would be a perfect five. If it wasn't too sweet. As the taste buds acclimate, the coriander's dulled down a little bit, and it does blend well with the kiwi flavor, but I don't know, just something's not sitting right with me about this one. If you've had this one or anything else from Mighty Squirrel, wait, no. I've been messing that up lately. That's what I was saying earlier, but I didn't even mess it up earlier. What, you know what now? What am I looking at? I don't know what you want me to look up. I said a lot of stuff in the last couple of minutes. What was I gonna say? If you've had this one or anything else from Mighty Squirrel, why don't you go ahead and leave a little something in the comments and tell me what you thought about it. This one sounds good, sounds interesting. Maybe it sounds like something you might want to try. Maybe you have some questions. Why don't you go ahead and leave them in the comments? If you would like to find this one, again, you can only find this one in the variety package, as far as I know. But yeah, we have the Joking House in Marlton. And I forgot the beginning of that. If you're enjoying this video or finding it helpful or informative, why don't you go ahead and drop a like? It helps with the algorithm and it makes me smile. While you're at it, why don't you give me a follow? My name is BJ Drinks Beer and I'm on Instagram and YouTube. And hey, while you're at it, why don't you give my other channel a follow? BJ and DG Talk Wrestling. We're a wrestling channel. If you're a wrestling fan, I feel like this might be a good match. And hey, if you can't get enough of me, I'm on there at least twice a week. And there's, at least a year and a half like backlog. Yeah, you got this. I already did that, so rating. Did I rate it? No, I didn't rate it yet. Wow, I'm starting to get drunk. Rating. There's much more offensive in this beer than there is enjoyable. Sorry, not much more. Let the offensiveness of this beer cancels out how good it could be. 2.5 out of 5. Middle of the road. What? If the coriander wasn't there, I would love to try it, but I get it, like Belgian white coriander, but it's too heavy and it affects the kiwi flavor too much. It's all I'm left with in the aftertaste. If you haven't had anything from Mighty Squirrel, I definitely recommend you check out some of what they do. Not so much this one, but the Italian Pilsner. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't good either. If you haven't had anything from Mighty Squirrel, I definitely recommend you check out some of what they do. Uh, their New England IPAs are some of the best I've ever had. That's all I've got for this time. Until next time, cheers. Sit tight. I really have to pee. Sorry about that. I mean, like, the song was almost over and it looped. That's what I'm sorry about, not the part. Um, yeah, so I have a feeling this is going to be a quick one. Uh, I have so much of this left, and I am not interested in finishing it. All right, there we go. So this one is from Victory. This one is a 4 point. This one's from Victory. This one is a 4.2% light Pilsner. It's got 110 calories. It's called Prima Light. Long live Prima. Prima Light makes easy drinking feel just right. Matching the bold balance of Prima Pills, this lighter take keeps the same German-inspired precision, delivering a malty backbone from Pilsner malts and a crisp florally finish. Why do they use an adverb? Okay. And a crisp florally finish. It would be floral, not florally. That's an adverb. That's not. Did AI write this? I gotta get there. Let me get there. I'm gonna. All right, fine. Pilsner malts and a crisp, florally finish from Noble Hops. Prima Light comes in at just 110 calories, made for the moments that don't need much more than a cold one. This is one of those moments. All right. I know I say this a lot, but about the color you would expect for a light Pilsner. Not hazy on the nose. Yeah, sweet breadiness. Not picking up any notes of bitterness in the background. Let's give it a try. I can say that better. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah. The only flavor they have going on here is a little bit of front end sweetness, a little bit of front end bready sweetness. Otherwise, nothing backing it up. No hops coming through. No kind of. Oh, let me hold that thought. But initial thought, just up front, just that sweet breadiness, not overpowering, mild flavor intensity, but you know that you get that sweet breadiness up front and just a hint of background bitterness. Ooh. Oh, it tasted like that. Mm. Yeah, I don't want to finish that. I have two more. Uh, yeah, now that the taste buds have acclimated a little bit, you do get a little bit of that, a little bit more of that back end bitterness. The sweet breadiness up front has kind of been dulled down. It all evens out. But super easy drinking, super crushable, very light on the palate. Um, Nothing slowing you down, and everything keeping you coming back for more with that back end bitterness. I know I may have looked, blah, blah, blah. I know I may have looked disappointed after that sip, but I just caught a flavor note that reminded me of another beer, and I was just like, no, this is better than that. That's what happened there. Yeah, super crushable, and like I said, that back end bitterness definitely keeps you coming back for more. It's sneaky, as light as the flavor intensity is, that back end bitterness comes creeping up on you. Takes a while, but it gets there. If you're enjoying if you're enjoying this video or finding it helpful or informative, why don't you go ahead and drop a like? Well, that's not what I meant to do. It helps with the algorithm and it makes me smile. While you're at it, why don't you give me a follow? My name is BJ Drinks Beer, and I'm on Instagram and YouTube. And hey, while you're at it, why don't you give my other channel a follow? BJ and DG Talk Wrestling. We're a wrestling channel. We talk wrestling. If you like wrestling, check it out. If you can't get enough of me, check it out. If you've had this one or anything else from Victory, why don't you go ahead and leave a little something in the comments and tell me what you thought about it. This one sounds good, sounds interesting. Maybe it's something you might want to try. Maybe you have some questions. Why don't you go ahead and leave them in the comments? If you would like to find this one, we just got 12 packs of this in at Joe Canals in Marlton this week. Rating. For a light beer, for just 110 calories, the flavor intensity is way beyond where you would want it. And a lot of that comes from the hops, which don't provide any additional calories. Um, but this one, I didn't want to like it. I didn't want to enjoy it, but they did everything just right with this one. If there's ever a situation where I'm gonna be outside for like 6 hours in the sun this summer, this is what I'm going with. I'm gonna give this one 4.5 out of 5. I, I can't believe it, but yeah, 4.5 out of 5. And that comes from someone who is not a fan of Victory, who 90% of the beers I've had from them I hated. Um, I think on stream recently, maybe back in December, maybe November, I tried a Victory beer and dumped it. In fact, I think that's happened more than once since then. Um, but yeah, no, this is amazing. I'm very, very curious now to try the non-light version. I kind of I don't like Victory, so I kind of don't try a lot of their stuff, but I'm very curious now. Yeah, very happy with this one. And that's all I've got for this time. Until next time, cheers. But don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. No, that's not true. We've been just getting started for a while now. Now we're almost an hour deep, and I've drank 36 and so 42 ounces of beer. Uh, only peed once. But let me put it this way. Anything that happens after this point is non-canon. This is just me drinking beer and hanging out. What? I said it's just me drinking beer and hanging out. Okay. That didn't work out. I have one in here that I know Alex is gonna like. There's another one. I was all about it. It was like, oh, Vermont IPA, and then it's at 5.2%. Excuse. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't need to drink that tonight. But there's this other one in there that I think Alex is really gonna like, and Alex is the only person currently watching, so this one's for him. I'm not gonna finish that. I'm gonna take a sip of this just to convince myself I should probably dump it. Oh God, yeah, no, no, like, okay, so on the nose, now that it's like warmed up a little bit and some of those flavors have unlocked and reached their progressed toward their potential. Um, oh, I have to. Okay, hold on 1 second. I have to do something. Other channel stuff. Sorry. Give me a second. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. All right. That will be fun later. All right. Sorry. Sorry. I know I'm on live stream and I'm handling business for another channel. Uh, ugh. Sickeningly sweet. See you in hell. Oh, I got it all in the stash. No, like all I taste is coriander. Yeah, no, this one. Sorry. So because it was requested, there's one final beer of the evening. N- No specific beer was requested, but the guy who requested it, I know he's gonna get a kick out of this. That wasn't a kick motion, but I'm barefoot. That would be weird. Um, yeah, so sit tight, enjoy the tunes. I'll be right back. I guess I should put the tunes on. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Wait, 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 no, I saw another one. Hmm. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, okay. So this one, I honestly haven't even looked at the can long enough. recently, uh, tonight, or like since it's been in my fridge, to really like know what this is. So you're gonna find out as I do. We can see that it's called Hellfire. We can see that. And there's a picture of the slushy with bat wings and like devil horns, or is that, I can't tell if that's supposed to be steam or devil horns, but it protrudes out of the, this must be AI. I'm sorry, I won't trash it. So this one is from 450 North. Where's 450 North from? I don't know. Don't say there. I don't know where 450 North from, but I think it's Boston. Oh, no, here we go. Columbus, Indiana. I don't know why I don't know why I thought it was Boston. That's weird. So this one is Slushy Light. It is a smoothie style sour with watermelon, lime zest, watermelon, chili lime. So watermelon lime zest and watermelon chili lime flavor. What am I getting myself into? Slushy sour, watermelon lime zest, chili lime. All right. 4.5, I think I saw. Yeah, 4.5 on this one. And I'll give you a look at the can. I'm terrified. I hope I shook enough. I hope I like jostled it up enough, or jostled it up enough, jostled it around enough. That's what I meant to say. I hope I jostled it around enough to break up any sediment that might be lurking. I shouldn't have done that. Think there might be watermelon in this beer? It says smoothie sour, but yeah, I can get a light behind that. I don't know. It doesn't really look as cloudy and thick as I would expect for a smoothie sour. Ooh, I guess a light smoothie sour. Yeah, that makes sense. Ugh, got beer all over my screen. Uh, Before I even get my face close to this thing, like the aroma's already jumping out of the glass. It's like just very watermelon forward on the nose. Yeah, very watermelon forward. Lime doesn't, you don't pick up the lime outright, but you know it's doing some background things in there. Oh God. Oh, thought I had a day. Dude, I hope you had an amazing time tonight. Pete and I had an amazing time tonight. And let me just say, I tried to check out the stream, but the audio and visual was so bad I couldn't watch. I only had a couple minutes, so I couldn't even. It, the audio was bad. Oh no! Come on, come on. Okay, let's give it a try. Yeah, I already did the. Yeah. Ooh, wow, that is not sour at all for calling it a sour, but it's like watermelon, and then you get hit with a subtle heat. The lime, again, just like in the aroma, the lime is more doing background things, dulling things down, accenting other things, but very thin on the palate. To call this a smoothie style sour, I'm imagining, I don't know, with a smoothie style sour, your mind goes to lactose. I don't think that there's any lactose in this one, but I could be wrong about that. It's just so thin for a smoothie. Oh wow! Now as I sip a little bit, I'm getting a little more of that chili. And it's not that it's hot; it just presents a different flavor to the mix. I mean, otherwise it's just watermelon lime, watermelon lime. This is just kind of breaks up that like fruity sweetness. Yeah, it's not what I thought. What? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not getting any sourness from this at all. Well, what happened last night? When you, if you're talking, you're muted.
Oh wow, I didn't realize my mic was muted. But yeah, you know what you and and Chef and Petey did last night.
Hey man, we just what's fair is fair, and justice needed to be done.
Yeah, that's why I'm laid up in bed right now because of that.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean,
And I still had a show to go do today,
yeah, yeah.
which
There's a
which
certain
it was
amount of
good.
like honestly, right off the bat, you can't prepare yourself for something like that, but you didn't even know that preparation was needed. So yeah, no, I kind of get it.
Nah, y'all set me up for disaster.
Hey, it wasn't me. I mean, yeah, like we all voted and everything, but it wasn't me.
Okay, Shaggy. But no, we knew we had some stream issues today, but the show was absolutely good. If you go back and watch, because their Wi-Fi kind of sucked.
Not just the Wi-Fi, the audio was
No, no, no,
unbearable.
no, no. Well, that was a separate issue
I
from
get it.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But no, the show itself was really good. The crowd was hot the entire time.
So let me just say real quick, this is like I don't even know if there's watermelon Kool-Aid.
Oh, you're drinking a watermelon drink?
So this is it's called Hellfire for some reason. It is a smoothie style sour ale with watermelon lime zest, watermelon chili lime flavor. And it is nothing like it advertises. It pretty much tastes like this. What does Kool-Aid make watermelon?
Yes.
Okay, so you go to your friend's house and they're like, "Hey, I got Kool-Aid," but you don't realize that their parents like water it down, and so it's like that. But then there's like a little something in the background that's like, is there like hot sauce in this? Like, there's like a little bit of heat. I don't know. It's just it's super weak. It's super easy to. It's a smoothie style sour. It's not sour at all. and it's not smooth. Very thin on the palate. That's all. This became this became a not review. It wasn't going to be anyway because but yeah,
But no, the show went really good. We'll talk.
good.
I'll talk more about it on Tuesday. Hopefully, I'll have the footage by then for it because we
We'll be
did.
talking about it tomorrow. Well, we will.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about part of it tomorrow. I actually in our group chat there is a video I posted. If you want to go see it when you're done this stream.
Okay. Oh, okay. Are you talking about what I think you're talking about? Like,
No.
okay.
Um.
Did did that
I
happen?
no. No. I had the run ring crew.
Okay. Okay.
But no.
We had a great night. All of our friends like said hello.
Uh. Control Chaos says hello as well.
Well, we'll see them tomorrow.
But no, the entire show was the show was amazing. I saw a couple pictures from some of the towns that were on the Mawa show today. I saw Brian Murphy accused Pat Dynamite of ripping his pants.
He tried to. He didn't have breakaway pants, and he tried to do the whole breakaway pants thing. And then he
That
wore them for like the rest of the night until later.
Yeah, he posted a video, I guess, from intermission or something.
Oh, dude, yeah, he was all over the place during intermission.
But no, man.
Um,
It was in the end. I will
question.
talk. Go ahead.
Uh, w First half or second half for Chaos?
Second half. They'll be on at 6. We start at 5. I'm going to give us
Okay.
probably like 2 or 3 things to talk about, and then we could go beyond the normal time. I told them they get as much time as they want.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just clarifying.
But yeah, man. And then Tuesday, if anybody's interested, what I was talking about, I got set up for. We will be showing all that on the show, on the Tuesday show.
Oh man. Well, like I don't. There's not a lot of crossover, so not a lot of BJ and DG followers watch this. So I don't think we're
Oh,
spoiling
I know,
anything.
but hey, I'm doing my due diligence as promoting. All right.
Of course, of course.
But no, man, I'm glad you guys had a good time. Pete had just sent something in the group chat asking me how it went. Like I said, there's a video clip there that I got where you can see the crowd as well. We had a packed house, 130 some people.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah. Even with like a lot of the streamish. Oh, nice. But yeah, man, it was fun. I'm excited to talk about it a little bit tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Since we will have something there to talk about with our guest, and then plus Tuesday giving a full rundown of it.
Um, I have 2 scripts to write tomorrow morning. I know we're not gonna get a script for that show, but like I trust you will do your best to represent.
For what, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sorry, we're like having a business meeting on air. One more question. Who you told me that's this week, right?
As long as there's availability, yes.
Great. Great. Love to hear it.
Um,
Because his match was killer.
I mean, everything this week was killer.
So much to talk about tomorrow and Tuesday.
I'm excited to hear about the Mawa show from you guys.
Oh yeah, man. I literally I cleared about 100 gigs of footage off of I started a new Google Drive and cleared about 100 gigs of footage off of my iPad, so I'd like pretty much filmed the whole show.
But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to be out of bed tomorrow for the show and not have to do it in bed.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, you go through what I went through and then say you're fine.
Challenge accepted. I will I will kip up. No, I'll shut up.
You'll try to.
Dude,
just, just remember, even with a crash pad, I was out. Remember that.
one of the best sells I've ever seen. I don't know how much of a sell it was, but it was one of the best sells I've ever seen.
I'll tell you, there is no selling that. It just happens.
Am I still alive? Okay.
But did you die?
We will talk about this off air.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, I don't know who's lurking. Like, I know there's not a lot of crossover, but maybe someone. But yeah. I was just gonna drink a little bit of this and sign off, so
I saw that you were scheduled to go live on the way home. And then I sat here and I was just loading stuff up real quick before I go to bed. And I was like, oh wow, he's actually live. So then
my
I hopped in,
thumbnail
I'm like,
my thumbnail's dope. That's like
yeah,
little
I saw that.
Although it says if you look closer, it says I can't remember, but it's like Tur something something.
Cody Rhodes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, Sammy. All right. Yeah, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I was with you. You changed your channel name. Yes.
Yeah, subscribe. Put a smile on his face. And if you happen to, and if you're from, and since you're from Australia, I know there's some wrestling fans there. Go subscribe to his other channel that he co-hosts with me, BJ and DG Talk Wrestling.
And I
Now,
happen to be
also,
wearing this
yes,
wonderful shirt made by Wicked Works.
yeah,
Yeah, I can still plug them.
they do
Yeah.
awesome t-shirt work.
Okay. Alex, I have no stouts in my fridge. This was the closest thing to something that you would like be about. It was a smoothie sour. I didn't realize it was light and not very smoothie-ish. Um, oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, remember YouTube did that change or whatever with the names and stuff? Because it threw us off with a
Right.
couple people that come on our other channel. Like, wait, we had to go look at their picture to figure out who they were. Well, I hope everybody is enjoying this stream of BJ Drinks Beer. BJ drinks the beers. And he also burps to let you know that he's enjoying them.
And now is the time when I attempt to drink the beers I didn't finish. But I really have to pee.
So you should just down them all at once. Run the gauntlet, man. Run the gauntlet.
Ugh. Like just this and this, like on their own. No, 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 no. Yeah, keep up the banter. I'll be right back.
Well, Danger Ginger here. Just hanging out, chilling. Just hopped on this guy's stream because that's what I do. I hope everybody's enjoying his beer reviews. Don't forget to hit a like and subscribe for him because it puts a smile on his face, and when he's happy, he's easier to tolerate. But it's cool to see fans from Australia and stuff in here. That is awesome. Worldwide representation.
Well played, sir.
What was well played? I don't
When
know
he
what
has
you're
a
talking
smile on
about.
his face, he's easier to tolerate.
Yeah,
Love
well,
it,
you know,
love it, love it.
I might be laughing right now, but it hurts for me to smile.
Yeah, no, it kind of hurts because I smiled a lot tonight. It was a very good show. I still have a voice because I wasn't as loud because there were some other people in the crowd that picked up there were times, okay, so I'm sorry, people. Uh, so Fat Dynamite in Mawa was heel. He turned face tonight, and yeah, I already told you, dude. That's why you're still hanging out, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna get that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll send you the link as soon as we go off. Just stick in the chat. Just stay in the chat, or just
Or else
stay
he
on
might
the. You know
forget.
what I mean? Yeah. Um. So Pat turned face, but like everybody was like, "But we hate him," and so I had to be like, "Dynamite, dynamite," and I gave it my four, like I do. I say it four times, and then if you catch on, you catch on. If you don't, you don't. And like once I stopped and I couldn't hear me anymore, like the crowd was louder than I was. So that's
Well,
what I
he
like to
did.
hear.
Well, he didn't set you up to be choke slammed by a double champion. So I'm just
What did
throwing that
I
out
do?
there.
What did I do? Yeah, easy. What did I do?
You're all guilty as charged. Don't make me go get Judge Holiday and put you through
Uh,
wrestler's court.
it was a 16 ounce. There's so much more of this left than I thought. Oh my God. Oh, look at that.
I would probably enjoy that.
Hold on. Would you enjoy it
Nope.
with all this sediment?
Nope.
Oh no, no, no. Here, let me rotate.
I could see it at the bottom when you had it kind of tipped.
If I could see when you rotate, everything else rotates. So maybe if I put it down, science. Oh no, 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 it all sunk to the bottom.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can see
no,
it.
that no, 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 nope,
That's
nope, nope,
done.
nope, 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 nope. I'll just drink this kiwi, coriander, and orange zest Belgian white. Oh, I got this light pilsner that I can clear my palate with later. Oh, yeah, so that goes up there. Thanks for
So
joining, everybody.
what's that one you're drinking at the moment that you're wrapping up?
This,
Yes. Yes, that one that you
oh
had
my
in your right
God. So
hand.
this is a kiwi, coriander, and orange zest Belgian white.
Yo, for me being somebody who doesn't drink like that, that also sounds good.
It sounds good, but the coriander just ruins it.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's too much. Like the kiwi would be too much if nothing cut it. I talked about all this earlier. Anyway, uh, guys, thanks for stopping in. If you're watching this in post, drop a little something in the comments. Tell me what you thought about the stream. Tell me I'm a jerk. Tell me whatever you want. I don't care. It's interaction.
you're a
Um,
jerk.
that's not interaction. That's a different kind of interaction right there.
Well, so it is interaction. You just contradicted yourself, sir.
Yeah, so without further ado, that's all I've got
Do
for this time.
do. Do
Until
do.
next time. Beers. Cut it.